What is up, all you cool snakes and neonates? I hope you're all keeping well. Look at how good this little girl is doing. She is doing absolutely fantastic. Smashed 2 rat pups yesterday. These guys are going to go into the living room already. As you guys know, they were in quarantine on the white kitchen roll. There was no parasites or bugs or anything jumping off of them. They're both pooping like crazy, which is another reason that I'm moving them into the living room, because I'm fed up of changing the kitchen roll in their Viv, sometimes even twice a day. So I was like, nah, I'm going to put them on substrate so I can just spot clean them. So we're going to bring them downstairs, where we are already right now, and we are going to put them in there. So let's roll the intro. So yeah, cool little episode for you guys today. We've got these guys, the 2 false water cobras are going into their new Vivs, and Kirsten bought herself a spider as well, so we're going to take a look at that little fella too. That's going to be awesome. It's a pretty little thing, trust me. So these guys are settling down fantastically. You can see that. There's no hooks bringing her out, just pulling her straight out. Same with the boy. He's a little bit more flighty than her, but she is a bit older than him. But as you can see, absolutely fantastic. Very little hooding to none. She's a little bit on edge, but she's been sitting on her heat. These guys don't like the heat too much, so with her sitting on the heat, I had her hide sort of half on, half off the heat so that she could feel safe, but still get a bit of warmth while she was settling in. When we put her into the tub, I'm going to have her hide completely off the heat, so that if she wants to bask, she's going to have to come out into the open a little, and that'll be a little bit more naturalistic for her. Especially with these guys being very active snakes and binaural, she should figure that out quite well and quite quickly. So that's going to be awesome. Have a look at this little snake. Isn't she beautiful? Look at that. Now she has a little bit of stuck shed still on the tip of her nose, so we're going to soak her at some point and get that off. We'll maybe even do that today while we're building up our house, to see if we can get that little bit of stuck shed just on the tip of her nose, like 2 scales she's retained. And we're going to get rid of that. But absolutely beautiful. No hooding, nothing. Isn't she fantastic? So yeah, let's go get into it and let's start giving her a nice new home. it's the little boy's turn, and I've just noticed, look, he's going into shed. He's a little bit milky. So he's going into the shed just now, which just shows how good these little guys are calming down. This is only week 2 of being in the house, and there is next to no hooding. They're just fantastic handling little animals. They are, like I was saying in the last episode, very intelligent, very smart animals. You can see them sort of like looking at things. You watch their pupils sort of dilate and sort of like adjust their size as they're watching everything that's going around. Kirsten sits at her computer doing her work, and the girl's like just sitting out just now, just like watching her and looking at her. Gives her a little hood now and then, which is pretty cool because we want her to give a little hood here and there so we can see that. But when they're out, they're absolutely fantastic little animals, these guys. So calm and collective. Just a fantastic animal. I knew I was going to enjoy working with these guys. I was wanting a bit more of a challenge, unfortunately. They're just absolute puppy dogs. They're absolutely fantastic. So maybe better luck next time. We'll maybe get a bit more of a spicy noodle on the next lot, because these guys just are no challenge at all. I was going to do a how to tame down a defensive snake episode and use these guys, which I probably still will, just as a generic thing. But yeah, I mean, it only took about a day, 2 days, maybe 3 days at the most of handling. And see what I mean about that intelligence? I'm moving him and his head is sitting watching the light right now. His head is fixated on the same spot, and I'm moving him. Isn't that cool? Look at that. He's watching and figuring out the light on the above the phone. Isn't that so cool? So yeah, let's get him a cool little Viv sorted out so that he can shed in peace and be all handsome with his new colours. Again, he was fed yesterday. He's up to a medium mouse already, and smashed it. Didn't even see it. So yeah, let's go get his house done. Done. Don't think that's going to work very well. So this is Kirsten's new Martinique pink toe, a beautiful spider, if we can get it to survive. I've heard of a few people now having problems getting these guys to survive. As you can see, they're absolutely stunning, even as a sling, a spiderling, a baby spider. So hopefully we can get this thing to survive, because these things are beautiful from the point they're born to the times their colour change till they're an adult. So it'll be interesting to see and watch this one grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Share the page, hit the bell button, you know the drill. It all helps me out massively, and I appreciate it hugely. All you guys that are liking and commenting and things like that, awesome. Thank you very much for every subscription and every comment and every like on all the videos. You guys are fantastic. So from me, Shelby, the rest of the gang, we'll see you next time.